If you hire foreign workers, if you're in express entry, if you're studying in Quebec, or you are a permanent resident trying to return to Canada without your PR card, this month brings some important updates you should know about. Hello, I'm Evelyn Ackah from Ackah Business Immigration Law, and here is what changed this past October. Let's start with employers in the recognized employer pilot. IRCC has confirmed that employers can now reuse the same LMIA for multiple work permit applications as long as the LMIA is still valid and there are unused positions left. Officers will now check whether any spots remain and if all positions under that LMIA have been filled. New work permit applications can now be refused, so if you hire through the RE app, keep a close eye on how many positions you have used because it can help you avoid delays and refusals. Now let's move to express entry. Upfront medical exams are officially mandatory again. The temporary flexibility is over. If you are submitting a permanent residence application now, you must have your immigration medical exam completed before you apply. If you submit without it, your application can be rejected as incomplete. Only people who applied between August 21 and October 21 may still be considered under the old facilitation rules, and only if they meet very specific criteria. Everyone else needs to get that medical done before filing. Next up, we have an important update for Quebec-bound students. You can only reuse an existing CAQ when switching schools if the CAQ was issued before December 6, 2024, and only if it is still valid. Any CAQ issued after that date cannot be reused even if you are staying at the same level of study. You will need a new CAQ if you transfer schools. This is a big change for anyone adjusting their study plans within Quebec, so please double check your dates and documents before making any moves or changes. Let's also talk about permanent residents who are outside Canada without a PR card. IRCC has now confirmed that a permanent resident travel document costs $50 and no exemptions are allowed. If you are abroad without a valid PR card, you are legally presumed not to be a permanent resident until you apply for a PRTD and prove you still meet your residency obligation or qualify under humanitarian and compassionate reasons. Without a PRTD, you cannot board a commercial flight back to Canada. So, if you travel often or have an expiring card, please renew it early. Now to the Economic Mobility Pathways pilot. The EMPP has been extended to December 31st, 2025, which is great news for skilled refugees and the employers who need them. But IRCC has added caps to each stream, which means fewer available spots overall. If you are planning to apply or hire under the EMPP, this is the time to plan ahead and get your application moving sooner rather than later. If you applied under the 2021 TR to PR pathway, there's some positive news for you and your family. IRCC is extending the special open work permit option all the way to December 31st, 2026. This also includes certain spouses and dependents, including some family members who are outside Canada. It is not a new pathway, but it does offer more stability for people who have been waiting years for a final decision. For employers using intercompany transfers, there are major changes. IRCC has removed the old C12 pathway and updated the program under 3 codes, C61, C62, and C63. The bar is higher now. Only real multinationals qualify. New offices must prove within the first year that they are actually operating in Canada. Specialized knowledge workers must show advanced proprietary expertise, not just strong skills. Everyone must be paid the Canadian prevailing wage, even if their salary comes from abroad. Officers also have been instructed to provide more detailed refusal notes, which means weaker applications will be refused more often. If you rely on ICTs, you will need a stronger strategy going forward. Finally, a quick update for families affected by the conflict in Sudan. IRCC has clarified how officers should assess eligibility, residency proof, and financial support for the temporary family-based PR program. These clarifications apply only to people who applied between February 27th and June 13th of this year under the program cap. If your family is in that group, please take time to review the updated guidance carefully. There is a lot happening this month across work permits, permanent residence, student rules, and family pathways. If any of these changes affect you or someone you care about, book a consultation with our team. When the rules change, your next move matters more than ever, and we are here to help you make it count.